Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite girl, LYNDA Belolaka in the building. Hope you did not miss me so much. Well, today I'm back again to grace your screens like I never left. As you can see, I just got back from a wedding. Yes, you know now, 30 days of a wedding. Yes, I just came back from a wedding. And so I know a lot of persons are planning on getting married in 2022. Here is almost or has almost ended, and who anyone who wants to wed must have already planned out what he or she will be doing in his or her wedding. So in today's video, I will be telling you the don'ts, those things you don't need, okay, when planning for a wedding. Some things let's say I wish I knew some of these things before now, but you know, some there's this saying that goes as experience is the best teacher. I would want to say that I have learned from my experience. Well, I would want other people to make that kind of mistake. So that is why I'll be sharing with you 10 good things you don't need for your wedding. Okay, you want to do a wedding, you want to do a very wonderful wedding, you want people to brace your wedding, you want your wedding to turn out like to be the talk of the town. There are certain things you don't need for that. I hope you enjoyed that, right? Yes, yes. That was me and my, now, my clone. Yes, we just got back from that wedding. And so that is the more reason why you just need to sit tight, go nowhere, and watch the video to the end. Please and please, thank you very much for watching my videos. I know you people have been doing a very wonderful job. You've been subscribing, you've been watching my videos, you've been sharing my videos, thumbs up. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. So let me dive into the cocoa of today. One of the things you don't need to do when planning a wedding is to print so much invitation cards. Like, do not print so much invitation cards. It's actually a waste of time. Online invitation and SMS will do the job. A lot of persons who come for your weddings are actually persons who you either invite verbally or you send maybe an online SMS, sorry, an online invitation or even SMS. You know, this card is now becoming old fashioned. I'm not saying you shouldn't print cards, you can, but do not spend so much on printing cards. This is one of the things you should do when you're planning for your wedding. Well, yeah, all right. Another thing I feel you don't have to stress yourself about is inviting certain persons with drinks. Well, this is just not necessary, okay? It is not even a mark of honor. Instead, it's just extra burden and extra expenses. You could give them your card and tell them to come for your occasion, but it is not necessary. In my own wedding, a lot of persons who we gave drinks to actually grace the occasion did not even show up. Those that we didn't even give drinks, and those that actually showed up and they showed up in mass. Okay, so it is not necessary. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do that. Well, if you want to do that, good and fine, but it is actually not necessary. Okay, people who will grace your wedding don't necessarily need to accept drinks from you. After all, there will be enough drinks and food to go around for everybody during your wedding. So it is absolutely not necessary. And another thing you don't need to stress yourself about is that you don't need to have an elaborate planning committee for your wedding. It is not necessary, okay, except you want to seek for financial support. 5 to 10 trusted persons can actually execute the plans, can actually take care of the wedding. You don't need all that plenty persons committee or friends committee. We made some of them. Actually, I made some of these mistakes, but trust me, all those things are not necessary. Okay, yes, they're just not necessary. Another thing you don't need to stress yourself about is that you don't need to have a marriage uniform, like what is popularly known as ashwebi. Is that thing we call ashwebi? It is not necessary. I'm telling you because I made these mistakes and I have seen a lot of persons who made these mistakes, and I don't want you watching the video to make the same mistake. Trust me, it reduces cash or financial support from friends. It does. Imagine someone who buys your I should be for 3,000 naira, sells that dress for, or sells the material for 5,000 naira, pays 2K or 4K transport just to attend your wedding. Trust me, that person might end up not giving you anything because the person has spent almost 10,000 naira or even more. So, how, unless the person is very, very buoyant, but trust me, doing all this actually reduces, maybe support or cash. Let's say someone wants to actually give you something now as a gift. the wedding. But when the person have spent this, but the person might not even think of it again. All right, these things are not necessary. You can you can actually ask people to, okay, you can just give out the colors. Okay, this is the color of the occasion. Let people now go, and if they have that color, they can wear it. And they don't have it, they can look for something else to wear. But this thing is, trust me, it is not necessary. Yes, it adds color to the wedding. It makes everywhere look all beautiful and colorful, but it is not necessary. It reduces cash gifts or cash support or cash flow, okay, from friends. It is not necessary. Another thing you shouldn't do is that don't expect free services from vendors, especially those close to you. You may be disappointed. Now, let's say, for instance, you have a friend who is a DJ or an MC or a hairdresser, and then that person agrees to, render his or her services for you for free on that wedding day. And so you just say, oh, it's my friend, and you didn't even commit the person financially. Trust me, if that person gets a better offer on that same day, the person will so abandon your occasion and go for that one. But if you commit that person, no matter how small, some of us get conscious and the person will actually show up. So please, don't say this person is my friend, do it for me for free. If that person were to do that job for some other person, that person will definitely pay that your friend. So please, no matter how small, try to commit your vendor, no matter how small. Don't say this person is my friend, this person is my brother. That thing is that person's business. Please just try to commit that person to avoid, premium tiers. Yes, that's that. Another don't is that don't plan to lodge differently on the eve before your big day. It's not necessary. It stresses the photographer. The best time to have beautiful pictures is actually in the morning of your day. Okay, all this, I will lodge in this hotel, you should lodge here. It is not necessary. To stress the photographer, it will even stress your friends and all that. So it is even sometimes some persons even get to make arrangement for food to be served. Okay, it stresses everybody. Don't even think it. It is not necessary. You can lodge in the same place. The next morning, you take beautiful photographs. Okay, so that's it for that. Another don't is that don't spend so much money doing wedding programs. Trust me, they become useless even before the wedding is over. So why spend so much making wedding programs? My own wedding, even at the end of the wedding, I had over 100 wedding programs in my house, which were so useless. I couldn't even give them to anybody. So there is no need making so much. Depending on the number of guests you want to grace your event, you can make 50, can even make 100, and even the 100 is even too much. Not everybody will look at the program. Not everybody must get wedding programs. So don't spend too much money, trying to make wedding programs. Trust me. Another
They will
thing you
eventually
shouldn't do
become you.
is that don't plan to go and take photographs at a different location just before your reception. This is the highest form of disrespect you can actually give to your guests. Some of them must have traveled from from very far places just to grace your occasion, and then they'll have to wait hours, okay, before they can be served food. All those things are not necessary. You can actually take, the photograph just immediately after the church service in that same venue. You can arrange with your decorator, or yes, whoever decorated the venue, to just mount something close so you can just take your photographs. No need of traveling, from one place to another just to go and take pictures. Some guests might just get angry and go. Another thing you shouldn't do is, like, for those who plan to have the traditional marriage and white wedding on the same day, please, it is not good. It's not even advisable to keep your guests waiting for you in the hall while you go to a hotel to change so you can now grace the traditional, the reception venue. That is very, very disrespectful. Just plan on, as you're going to the church or for your service, go along with whatever your regalia, whatever you want to change into, so that at the end of the wedding, you can just go somewhere close by and change into what I want to change into. These days, a lot of some persons actually spend so many hours doing what I don't know in weddings. Some of these things are not necessary, please. Let us stop disrespecting people. People have a lot of things to do, so time is very, very precious. So please don't think it. If you're already planning on doing it, please. desist from doing that. The last but not the least, before I leave your screens, please do not depend on the promises of your wedding planning committee. Oh God, this one has ended too many processes in premium tiers. Yes, you know how human beings are. They'll promise and might not even keep to their promises. So please, you can make your plans. Then, if that one come, it should be a bonus. Don't never, 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 ever. I repeat, never depend on the promises of a wedding planning committee. Yes, you can have good people. You can eventually, give you, but please don't depend on it. Watching all this. So, which of the don'ts do you like the most? Which of the don'ts annoys you the most? Just feel free to drop it in the comment section so I know how you feel about this video. So please and please and please don't forget to hit the red subscribe button, and don't forget to keep watching my videos. Don't forget to like my videos. Don't forget to share my videos to family and friends. So please, I wish you a happy planning. See ya.